Hey friends, just a quick little video. I want to clear up something because sometimes people have questions about some of the basics of archery or whatever, and so I just thought it might be a good idea to try to share some information. So I'm going to talk about archery jigs and clamps. It's pretty straightforward stuff, but so I'm just going to show you a couple jigs here. Here's a basic knockoff. Then this is a Bitzenberger, so this is like the Cadillac of jigs. And then here you're going to see a couple. Here's a couple of the clamps. So there's a little magnet on it, and the magnet will attach to the magnets here, or like on this one, this little magnet strip. So each one of these clamps is going to have a little magnet strip on it as well, and it's just going to attach just like that. So you can see how it goes in right there. So the way that this works is that you end up having an arrow, something like a shaft here, right? And then you're going to stick the arrow in here. Then it's going to sit in just like that, okay? And it's going to have a dial down at the bottom, and you could turn this. The purpose of turning it is so you can get the 3 fletches onto a shaft. So one of these is going to be the index, and it's usually marked like on the Bitzenberger, and with this one it's marked by a flat spot. You can see it here as opposed to the rest of it, which has got ridges all the way around. And on the Bitzenberger it's just a little flat mark. So you put the shaft in, and then depending on whether or not you have right wing or left wing fletches. So here we got 2 fletches. Here we go. 2 fletches there. And let's say you've got 2 bags of fletching and you dropped them both and you have no idea which is right wing or left wing. There's a really easy way to tell, and that is by looking at the tops of the fletchings. You can see how the points are different. One goes kind of to the left, one goes kind of to the right. So the one that goes from the right and then up, that's going to be a left wing fletch because it will go this way. And then the one that goes from the bottom left to the top right, that's going to be a right wing fletch. So now you know the difference. So what you're going to do is take the fletching, and then you're going to put it in the clamp. And a lot of these will have some measurement marks on it, so you know how far to put the fletching down. And then you apply some glue to it. Then you drop it into place, and I'm doing this one-handed, so, and then you press it down onto the shaft and then let it sit. Pretty straightforward. I usually let it sit for anywhere from 2.5, 3, 4 minutes. I usually give it probably more time than it actually needs. And then once you're done, where the point is, I put just a little dab of glue just right on the tip of it as well, just to keep the fletching feather from ripping up at the front. But there's 3 types of fletches. There's right wing, left wing, and then there's straight. I have yet to use this. I thought I would use it for my crossbow bolts, but never did. I still like the helical fletching, so I'll use that all the time. So that's a fletching jig, and it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's about it. Cheers.